Anyone you say, anyone you say, anywhere.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am Nicole Love, also known as Nic. And today I want to kind of go a little bit deeper from the previous video that I did, kind of diving into the universal year that the collective is in, the universal 9 year. I wanted to go a little deeper in and kind of also make the connection to like your personal year theme as it aligns with the collective universal 9 theme, kind of like giving you that contrast and kind of that added layer of the impact and the energetic influence and power that the universal 9 year that we are all going in collectively. But how does that relate to you on your individually with your personal year? So we're going to get into that and understanding the energy and practices and really helping to align and for you to tune into the energy so you can have the most energetically vibey, juicy wonderfulness. I don't even know, like, I don't know. let's just get into it. How about that? As I said, this year kind of builds upon this year. This video builds upon the previous video that I did where I was talking about the universal year that we're in 2025, which is a 9 year. So the personal year, how you can, I'll leave a link down below for you to determine what your personal year is. So your personal year number, it changes based on your birthday. And so the personal year, it represents your specific journey and the themes of the year based on your birthday. So it's based on your birthday. And again, I'll put a link down below for you to like just put in your information and it'll give you your personal year. And so this number changes based on the year. And that's why I thought it would be really helpful to kind of add in that added layer of understanding what your personal year theme is as it relates to the collective universal year theme, which is a 9 year. So we're going to get into that. If you want to go a little bit more in depth in terms of like what the 9 year is on a universal scale, I would recommend watching my previous video as well. But just to kind of summarize what year we are on a collective standpoint, 2025, break it down it in numerology, using numerology, you get a 9 year. And so the overarching energy that influences the collective is that of closure, reflection, compassion, and the preparation for new beginnings, because a 9 year is the end of a cycle and it's like a life review. So we're doing like a global scale life review essentially. And because it's on a collective scale, it makes it like very universally felt and you see it play out in every part of the world. All right, so we're going to get into the different years here and kind of compare your personal year as it relates to the collective universal 9 year theme. Again, if you don't know what personal year number you're in, click on the description box down below or in the comment. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I may do it in both, but ideally it will be in the description box so you can calculate what your personal year number is for the current year that we're in, which is 2025. They go from 1 to 9, and that's how you can determine your personal year you're in. And each number has a specific energetic profile that you really do kind of see play out specifically. From a numerological standpoint, I love numerology. Personal year 3. So, for those of you that are in a personal year 3, it's all about creativity, it's about expression, it's about joy for you. Personal year 3. When we put it through the lens of the universal 9 year, so the universal 9 years reflective nature, it may challenge your desire to expand outward. So using creative expression to really process your emotions um, can really help contribute to this collective healing that through the nine lens is definitely something that you will. I feel like the threes are going to be challenged with like the expression of joy, because it's like, oh my gosh, there's so much going on in a 9 year, and you're seeing a lot of the structures in place, and you're seeing a lot of people that are suffering, and it can be a bit challenging for you to um, feel like you have the capacity to expand creatively and joyfully and express creatively and joyfully. But how can you lean into this creative expression to process your emotions? How can you creatively tap in to expressing how you feel, expressing what it is you're experiencing, and understanding that through the expressing of how you're feeling, the acknowledgement of your emotions, and the experience that you are going through, that's where you get to a state of letting go and releasing, and you can start to receive the healing. Things can start to shift, things can start to transform. So when you think of the personal year 3, it can be a bit, it's going to be a bit challenging for you through that 9 year lens, which is really about letting go. There's going to be a level of tension, or you're definitely going to feel the challenge for sure. I definitely see the challenge that's playing out um, for you. So again, personal year 3, it's about creativity when it comes to like expressing yourself, embracing joy, and nurturing that creativity. So how can you be creative and finding creative outlets to express yourself, creative outlets of embracing joy, and thus nurturing the creativity, because you're in that personal year and you're being called to really to find a way to use your creativity as a tool for personal and thus through the 9 lens of collective healing and transformation. How can you embrace that? How can you embody that? And I sense it's going to be a bit of a challenge, but it's something that's really, really needed, and you're going to be really called to find a way to tap in to that creative expression and what have you. The question, the reflective question, would be for personal 3, which is all about creativity and joy. How can you, so the question would be, how can I use my creative energy to process emotions and support collective healing? Personal 3 year, you guys are the ones that are going to be supporting yourself first, because your capacity to be able to find a way to process through what you're feeling and experiencing going through this 9 year of like doing a life review of seeing how the world, like things and that have been in place that are just like, oh wow, the impact that it has had on people, places, and things in the world that we live in. How can you process through that emotions? And so you're really going to be called to like to encourage and inspire creativity. Start with yourself. Okay. So how can you use your creative energy to process your emotions? And by you finding those creative ways, um, energetically speaking, you will thus support the collective healing. So share it. Share share it with the world. So how can you use your creative energy to process emotions and support collective healing? There's many ways of being creative. And it's up to you to figure out what makes sense for you given what speaks to you. So the affirmation to really tune in, to harmonize with the energy of creativity and joy through the lens of, the collective 9 year of letting go with grace. It would be for personal year threes. My creativity is a source of healing and joy for myself and the world around me. This affirmation is something I would recommend for you to write down because I sense, as I was saying earlier, you're gonna feel a little bit of conflict in like creativity and joy. How can I like you don't feel like you have the permission to find the joy in the chaos, but that's where you're being called to find the um, the the creative source of healing and joy that's really needed at this time. So as we step into 2025, which is a universal 9 year, we are collectively being called to embrace the beauty of endings, the power of transformation, and really the gift of releasing what no longer serves us. So each of us has um, a unique personal journey, and you'll see because I looking back at this, you'll see that our paths are still interconnected by the shared energy of compassion, reflection, and healing. So no matter where your personal number is, it's still this interconnection of compassion, reflection, and healing, right? So how can you, if you can't figure out anything else, like you don't have a key takeaway, compassion, reflection, and healing, how can I focus on that? Just meeting yourself where you are and what shows up right in front of you. So no matter where you are in your personal cycle, this year, it really invites you to align with the collective by letting go with grace, finding closure where it's needed, and creating space for new opportunities to bloom. And so this intersection of personal and universal energy, it's very powerful in providing like this reminder that we are both individuals and we're also part of a greater whole. And we are each contributing to the collective evolution because it's like we're at the end of an ending and the beginning of a new way of being. We're seeing it play out and we're going to see it unfold this year. So I really want to encourage you to let this year be one of intentional release, of heartfelt compassion, and inspired growth. And I really believe that together we can honor the lessons of the past while courageously stepping into the infinite potential of the future. Right? That just sounds so wonderful. Um, so I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to like go through the personal year number and how it goes through the powerful energies of 2025 and the universal 9 year of transformation and completion. So, whether you're stepping into new beginnings, deepening relationships, or you're just wrapping up a significant chapter in your life, remember that your personal journey, again, it contributes to the greater story. We're all like really in process of figuring it out. We're writing it out together as we speak. So again, this year is an invitation to release what no longer serves you, reflect with gratitude, and align with compassion and healing that the world so deeply needs. Deeply needs it so much right now. So let's move forward again with attention, trusting that every ending clears the way for new opportunities to unfold. So be kind to yourself, stay open to growth, and remember you are a vital part of this collective transformation. You are here on purpose. You're here for a purpose. Remember that. So if this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe to continue exploring these energies with me. And let's make 25 a year of purpose and powerful shifts together, with love and light. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.
Honey, when you say